Hey, Rob here for QuadraTech. Today we're taking a look at the Lost Canyon truck bed tent for the 20 newer Jeep Gladiator JT. If you like spending your nights in the great outdoors but don't really think highly of sleeping down on the cold, hard ground, well, the Lost Canyon truck bed tent will get you up in the bed of your truck for a great, comfortable night's sleep. I have 3 reasons that I think make a truck bed tent a great alternative to a rooftop tent that I'm gonna touch on in just a moment. But first, let's talk about the high quality construction of the Lost Canyon NF1 truck bed tent. It is made from premium Oxford material featuring a 2000 millimeter waterproof rating. Does feature taped and double sewn seams, as well as a heavy duty polyethylene floor built right into the tent. You can get this truck bed tent set up in just a few minutes. I bet just like most tents out on the market, you'll probably spend a few extra minutes the first time you set it up, but once you familiarize yourself with the tent, it should only take you about 10 to 15 minutes to get it fully set up and ready to spend the night in right there in the back of your Gladiator. You'll start by unpacking the tent and rolling it over the bed of your Gladiator, and then slip the 3 collapsible fiberglass poles into their respective pockets on the tent. Once you have it popped up, you'll simply go around and secure the tent to the bed of your Gladiator with the included straps and hooks. Now, because of its universal design, it's gonna work just fine with any type of fender flares you may have, or bumpers or rock sliders that you've installed on your Jeep. You simply need to find a good location where you can attach that hook in each of the areas around the tent. Once you have them hooked up, simply cinch them down for a secured tent. It also comes with an included rain fly should the weather take a turn on you. It will keep you nice and dry there in the back of your Gladiator. Now that rain fly attaches in the same manner. You'll simply drape it over the tent. It secures in place with some straps around the corner fiberglass poles. We've got 4 buckles, and then we've got straps in the same location as the tent that we can simply attach and then cinch down to keep that rain fly secure. The tent also includes an ambient LED rope light that you can install inside to light up the tent when the sun goes down. Now let's get to those 3 reasons that I think make this Lost Canyon NF1 truck bed tent a great alternative to a rooftop tent. My first reason is price. I don't care what rooftop tent you're looking at, whether it's an entry-level tent or an ultra premium, you're still going to be spending a pretty penny on those rooftop tents, whereas the Lost Canyon truck bed tent is a very wallet-friendly option that still gets you up off the ground for a comfortable night's sleep. Now, my second reason is weight. Rooftop tents are heavy, and you're installing them up high on the top of your vehicle. Now, if you're going to be doing any sort of technical off-road driving on your way to that campsite, it could put you in a precarious situation. Thanks to its lightweight construction, the Lost Canyon truck bed tent really comes in weighing no more than that small bag of clothes that you've probably brought along with you for your weekend outing. My third reason is size. Now that goes hand in hand with weight. Of course, rooftop tents are big, bulky, large, and hard to handle. In fact, you're probably gonna need 2 or 3 additional friends to help you install it and then remove it back off your Jeep when it's not in use. That is, of course, unless you wanna drive around with it permanently installed on your vehicle. The Lost Canyon truck bed tent packs up into a neat little compact duffel bag that's just as easy to store away in your garage when it's not in use as it is to stash in your Jeep when you're ready to head out on that weekend camping trip. Now, if we move around to the back of the truck, we can check out some of the features built into the Lost Canyon truck bed tent. You'll want to make sure that you stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to have one final recommendation for an addition you can make to ensure that you get a great, comfortable night's sleep here in the bed of your Gladiator. As I mentioned, this tent does feature a built-in heavy-duty weatherproof polyethylene floor. Now that's important because it means you can set the tent up and just throw all your gear right in the back. You don't have to waste any time cleaning out the bed of your Gladiator first. This built-in floor is going to keep the interior of the tent clean and dry. Now, as we move our way up the side here on the passenger side, we do have a small zippered access point. If the bed of your Gladiator has that built-in power point, it's a great way to access that. Of course, you could use a generator or something outside and simply run an extension cord into the tent as well to get power inside of your tent without having to leave your door open. As you can see, we've got plenty of room for 2 adults to fit comfortably in the bed of the Gladiator here. And on each side, we've got some large stow and see pockets featuring a mesh front. These are a great place to stash away items like maybe your cell phone, a tablet, a book, really anything you're going to be bringing along with you inside of your tent. And as we move farther up the sides, you're going to notice 2 very large mesh windows, one on each side of the tent to allow plenty of ventilation. Those mesh screens are going to keep the insects outside of the tent where they belong. And of course, we've got some privacy screens that we can close up when it's time to get a little extra privacy inside before you turn in for the night. As we move farther up, you'll see one more large mesh screen at the top of the tent to give you a great view of the sky, again, aiding in ventilation. And at the very top, we've got a hook sewn in place. It's a great place to hang a small flashlight or maybe a battery-powered lantern. Now, speaking of light, the tent does include an ambient LED rope light that can be strung across the door opening. Run the wire down. I like to stash a small USB power pack there in one of those pockets. Features an inline switch. You can turn that on to light up the inside of the tent after the sun heads down. Finally, as you can see here, we've got a very large opening at the back of the tent. Makes it easy to get in and out as well as to load and unload all of your gear in the tent. Of course, it is a double layer opening. We've got a privacy screen as well as a mesh screen at the back here again to keep the insects out and allow plenty of airflow through the tent. Keep it nice, cool, open, and airy. Now, if you want to make one final addition here to the Lost Canyon truck bed tent, my recommendation is to combine it with an inflatable truck bed air mattress like this one from Airbeds. It's going to completely turn the entire bed of your Gladiator and your tailgate into a comfortable sleeping setup for you to ensure you get the best night's rest when you're out at your campsite. If you guys want to get more information or to purchase a Lost Canyon NF1 truck bed tent for your Jeep Gladiator JT or a Airbeds truck bed air mattress to go along with it, you can click that info button to head over to quadratech.com. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about the tent, the mattress, how to get them set up, you can always do this for me down in the comment section below or contact us directly at any of the options on the screen. And as always, if you haven't already and you like these videos, do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification icon so be sure to catch all of our latest videos. Till next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you guys out on the trail.